What's going on, folks? We're outside of Stu's garage, or not outside of, we're out of Stu's garage today, and we're here with Justin, and he's got a really cool car with some different stuff on it, and that's what this channel is all about. And we're gonna go check it out. What is it? It says 67
Firebird.
67 Firebird. So let's go ahead and do a walk around and check out some of the stuff. So first of all, that's the original axle over there, and this is what's going into the car. So you want to tell us a little bit about what we're looking at?
Yeah. So I got out of a S14 rear subframe. Went through, put a J30 diff in it. Did all the bushings. Just got some ISR upper arms. Thought those pretty cheap. Threw those on. Did a 5-lug swap on it, and just kind of getting it prepped for actually getting the install done. So. Went through, did a lot of fabrication just to actually make the rear crossmember.
Let's take a look.
It all up. So it's on over here. Big shout out to DSK actually for doing all the welding and stuff for me. So Kenny out there, thanks dude, I appreciate it. So we got went through and fabbed up all this. It basically ties everything into the rear frame. Down the frame rails, bolts in, 3/4 inch bolts.
And you made this out of foam, right?
Yeah.
Do you have the foam one?
Yeah, it's sitting over here. So I had to break it down into pieces just to kind of do some little testing with it on one side of it. And this is the actual foam piece itself. So did little spacers and stuff just to kind of get a better feel out of it. But this is actually, the foam board is actually a grid. It's actually measured out perfect in like 1/2 inch increments, so it helped me out a lot with measuring everything and getting everything squared up and perfect. So.
And then once you made the foam model, you were able to cut the metal and take that down to DSK to get fabricated, right?
Absolutely.
All right.
Cut it all up. Basically, made it, tack watered it all together. Made sure it was good to go. Made sure it fit in the car. Made sure everything bolted up, and then took it over to DSK and they watered up for me.
Cool. Okay. All right, so before I forget, so you kind of saw underneath how the custom subframe mount is going to be. So there's a piece there, there's holes here, and we have some mounts.
Yeah, I forgot to show you guys that one.
Yeah, so these are the...
This is a work of art here.
Yeah, these are the front mounts. So that's basically what it takes to retrofit a subframe into your car, an IRS. And then in the back here, it's definitely not as easy as mine, but those are actually S14 Shock Towers, and those are actually going to have to be fabricated in here. And once all of that goes in here, the car will be road ready.
Yes, sir.
So what's going on with your motor?
It's a 5.3 out of a 02 Tahoe. Did LS intake. Just basic stuff right now, just to kind of get it in there. T56, 6 speed. Just kind of the basic stuff, just to kind of get it running. I actually just did a Sloppy Mechanics Sloppy Stage 2 cam, just under 600 lift, and finally actually finished the install for that today and fired it up for the first time. So
cool.
Well, that's pretty much it for the engine. I do have a turbo getting ready to be set up for that. I got it sitting over here. Trying to get it installed this year, but we'll see. So it's a 7265. Should be pretty quick on the spool. From On3 Performance, they do some really good stuff over there. So
is it just the On3 turbo or the whole On3 kit?
No, just On3 turbo.
Okay.
Yeah, specify that. So the actual manifold that's going in it is from Fowler Performance. They're up near Allentown, PA.
Nice cast manifold.
Yeah, they did up the cast manifold. So this is like the second run of them. He did a first run, which was like 10 of them, and this is like the next run of like another 10. So I'm just trying to figure out now. I'm working with DSK to see if they'll be able to put a wastegate on here for me and try to kind of get that fabbed up so we can get this thing together. Okay. So hopefully, like I said, in the next month or two, we'll have it on.
All right, cool. Now I'm gonna try and get over here. You got some pretty wild headlights going on.
Yeah, so this stuff here
sides.
went through, I do 3D printing on the side, so went through, sat down for about 6 hours one night, just kind of going over it. I got really tired of the old stuff, and I wanted to fab up some Harley Davidson headlights with the LEDs on it. Something a little bit more new age, a little bit more modern, and definitely needed a lot more light. So I went through, designed it, and then printed it out. It took about 33 hours to print each headlight in the module. So I've got about 65 hours roughly in both the headlight mounts themselves. So now the passenger side or the driver's side over here, this is specifically going to be for engine bay cooling. It runs a little hotter than what I want it to, especially whenever I get the turbo installed, and then that should help out a lot. It's actually a 4-inch diameter intake, so it should help out. And then the one over here is going to be direct feed for the turbo. So
just so you guys can look at the interior.
It's getting there. It's a little rough in the middle of finish on wiring.
It's got the original seats, and wiring is in progress, but he's got some really cool custom pieces coming for the electronics. We were looking at that a little bit earlier, but you guys will have to see that next time. That's seriously loud. Is it straight from the headers?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they're just shorties too. So
Okay, yeah.
There's no real like.
So this is your exhaust right here, right?
Yeah.
Is that a side exit?
Yep.
Okay.
Just in front of the passenger tire.
Uh-huh.
That's the way the turbo exhaust will end up running too. So I'll probably have like a solid one single 3-inch or one single 4-inch coming out the same area.
I noticed in your trunk, man, I did this to the Mustang, and people keep telling me that it's going to ruin my car, but
you know what? You build it for you. You don't build it for anybody else.
Exactly.
So, make it your own and own it. So.
And see, when you have this, man, how long do you think it'll take you to change your fuel pump if you ever have to?
Probably about 10 minutes.
Yeah, exactly. Yep. That's pretty much it for this highlight. We're definitely going to come back. We're going to check out the Trans Am when we get on the track. I'm hoping to get him out to the track in Waldorf in what is it? November?
September 30th, I think.
Yeah, that's what it is. September or August or something. Yeah, it's September.
So even if I'm running NA, I'm going to try to be out there for sure.
Yeah,
so
we got to get out there.
If anybody wants to donate a roll cage, you're more than welcome to, because that's what's keeping me from running it right now.
Cool. All right, folks. Catch you next time. Thanks for watching. Yeah.